Hallo, Hallöchen Leute, willkommen wieder zurück zu Wuthering Waves. Ja, wir sind hier und machen uns dann Sunny. Ich will schon Sunny sagen, aber Sunny ist ja richtig. Und wir sind hier einer Organisation auf der Spur und wollen erfahren, was Sunny für eine Verbindung mit ihnen hat. Ich denke mal, dass es da eine Verbindung geben
Just
wird.
hit the right spot and the trapdoor should open. What's on your mind?
Wieso ist dir das alles so vertraut? Du bist irgendwie anders, als du tagsüber warst.
After all, it's not work hours now. Let's focus on what's in front of us first.
Gut. Sie will noch nicht drüber reden. Scheiße. Ja. Sehr schön. Eure Bemühungen bleiben vergeblich, außer ein paar zerbrochenen Steinen erwartet euch nur Stille.
Strange. My memory shouldn't be failing me, should it?
Vielleicht solltest du es versuchen.
Oi! Who's causing trouble here? Don't you know this is the Moss Brothers' turf?
Sind das nicht dieselben wie vor
Brother, they look tough.
What's there to be afraid of? We're the ones rebuilding the blackout. Now, how about you hand over some coin, eh?
Well, that was a wasted trip.
Oh ja. Na gut. Dann machen wir es jetzt was. Oh, wir können jetzt Sunny spielen. Wir haben ja leider schon gesehen, wie sie funktioniert. Dank des Events. Was hat sie da eigentlich? Ist das ein Schild oder was ist das?
Wait! Mercy! We were blind.
Told you, didn't I? Told you they were tough. Why'd you never listen to me?
Wie erinnert mich seine Synchronstimme von dem jüngeren Bruder an einen Sprecher aus Elden Ring. Aus dem Affen. Was dem Befleckten die Gewänder schneidet. Die Rüstung schneidet. Irgendwie hört er sich genauso an.
Oh, this place cursed. Every time something happens, it's never good news.
Okay, er spricht sie beide. Okay, das ist ja das, oder?
Just like the last time.
Moment mal, letztes Mal?
Yeah. Oh, weeks ago. There was one hell of a racket. We thought, turns out, it was a bloody terror of a woman. Saw us, didn't say a word, just pulled a blade. Oh, we were lucky to get away. Took us 2 weeks to come back.
Da war sie es also, die den Eingang zerstört hat.
Perhaps. But the real question is why?
Then, everything's good now. Quietly.
Is that all the nerve you've got? And you call yourselves the ones to bring back the Black Owl?
We've got to have something to make folks fear you, right? One of you looks soft, and the other looks halfway worked to death. I like my chances.
Ihr sucht euch eure Ziele also genau aus.
How many times have you pulled this off?
Not even once.
Save the rest for the Chamber of Discipline.
Sunny unterwirft schnell die beiden flüchtigen Versuche.
I'll keep digging into the Black Alley and what happened today. I'll let you know when I have something.
Dann überlasse ich es dir. Du wirkst erstaunlich motiviert.
It's getting late. We'll pick the...
Gut. Zurück nach Vater und Sunnys Ergebnisse. Warum will sie uns denn davon erzählen? Es wirkt irgendwie für mich, auf mich, als ob die das alleine durchziehen würde. Aber dann wäre ja seine Story hier auch vorbei. Na guck.
First to the treasure.
Guck, was machst du uns fahren? Jetzt ein bisschen Ufer. Ein lustiger Echo. Also jetzt setzen wir uns mal hin. Und die nächste Pizza. Du bestellst etwas Spätabends-Snacks in der Trattoria. Am nächsten Tag kaufst du einen Kauf von Sachen, während du auf der Straße hast. Let's go. Hallo?
I've got some updates on the situation. The name of their leader, Talos.
Ich kenne diesen Namen nicht.
That
So.
name should have died along with the Black Alley years ago.
You mentioned before that someone single-handedly wiped out the upper ranks.
Well, the rumors called them the Blazing Nightwalker.
Bitte was?
The Blazing Nightwalker. Don't make... If you're free, come by and we'll talk. There's something I could...
Okay. Sie ist glücklicherweise genau hier geradeaus. Nicht weit von uns entfernt. Praktisch. So, Sami, was hast du herausgefunden? Ich hoffe, es lohnt sich.
Which one should I pick?
Keine Ahnung.
I'll take all of them. One of each, please.
Nicht gerade verdammungsfördernd, oder? Hast du zu viel bestellt? Ach, sie hat wohl mitbestellt.
You made it. Let's sit over there and talk. I wasn't sure what you liked. It was too hard to choose, so I just got one of each flavor.
Ich hätte dich eher für eine Kaffeetankstelle gehalten.
Work is bitter enough as it is. Why drink something bitter on top of that?
Sie spricht mir aus der Seele. Vielleicht ist es gut, bereit dir diese beiden Liebe einfach wirklich zu dir versprochen. Oder bist vielleicht
A
schon
vacation is like an ad. Only the ones dishing it out have the power to make it real or fake. And recently, a lot of the family's employees have been running into the same kind of trouble as that night. Guess my vacation will just have to be postponed again.
Was, wenn ich dir beim nächsten Mal helfe, ihn zu beantworten?
Maybe that could work. So, where should we start?
Sag mir zuerst, wobei du hinführen kannst.
As I mentioned before, many people working for the Montellis have been victims of attempted thefts, like last night. The family has tightened security, but just sitting here waiting won't solve anything. As for the ones we caught, they haven't been chatty. Plus, they've only committed a few small-time crimes. So it would be tricky to use more extreme methods on them. If we do, it could give the wrong people a chance to twist us. You mentioned someone asked for your help earlier, right?
Möchtest du sie aufspielen?
We've been trying, but haven't found anyone who matches her description yet. She's probably... But right now, she might be the only lead we've got. So, might I ask you to play your face card one more time?
Scheint, als kam es wieder auf mich an. So heiß kann ich wohl nicht gemeint sein. Drei.
Maybe some more then.
Sie
We'll do it tonight. It will be in your hands. Feel free to rest until it's time. I've already made arrangements at the hotel.
dazu.
I'll be here for a while. If you have any questions, just ask away.
Muss ich irgendetwas...
Everything is taken care of.
Super.
Should I head straight for the hotel or dig a little deeper first?
Irgendwann mal mit Sandy. Ich würde sagen, erstmal das ganze Zeug. Gut.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Verschwandgasse.
Raguna once went through a hell of a time. The Order was hit with major losses, including many of their best. The chaos lasted for quite a while.
Du meinst die zweite Flut?
Yes, the Order is by no means above reproach, but you cannot deny they keep Raguna stable. The Black Alley was born when that stability fell apart. Criminals from every corner banded together, and law-abiding citizens paid the price. To make things worse, they forced a lot of vagrants into their ranks, using them as tools for their dirty work. Their eyes and ears were everywhere. The Order tried several times to wipe them out. Then one day, the Chamber of Discipline managed to catch the ones pulling the strings. They were found tied up and served on a platter. As for the Blazing Nightwalker and Talos, that's the names the Black Alley gave them.
Ich habe noch
Something
einen
you
Fun
wanted
Fact
to talk about?
nach Talos erkundigt.
Talos. That was what the Black Alley called it. Word is, Talos might not even be a single person. Whoever is on top gets the title of Talos.
Also gab es im Laufe der Jahre
That's right. They had a brutally efficient way of picking their leader. Whoever was the strongest got the crown. But this title should have died with the Black Alley.
Ich habe noch eine Frage
Something you wanted to talk about?
nach der flammenden Nachtwanderin.
The Blazing Nightwalker was just one of many dramatic titles around. Raguna once went through a hell of a time. The Order was hit with major losses, including... Back then, nights weren't as quiet as they are now. There were always Then someone elusive gradually caught people's attention. They took down those criminals and disappeared They never revealed their name. So, the people started calling them the The last time anyone saw them was when they took down Talos and the rest of the Black Alley higher-ups. Something you wanted to talk about?
Das wäre dann
Best to get some rest now. Work, start.
ja. Okay, mit dem haben wir geredet. Rede mit Okay, die sind hier im Weg. Also können wir noch mit denen reden. Aber sicher ist das nicht die Wasserverkäuferin? Dann sollten wir mit ihr reden. Okay. Abgelegt, was hast du zu sagen? Ich denke mal nichts
Honored
Interessantes.
Laureate, may I be of service?
Hast du von der flammenden Nachtwanderin mitgehört?
Ah, yes. I remember this. Back then, the Order had yet to recover from the devastation of the Second Black Tide, and our peacekeeping forces were stretched thin. In those neglected corners of the city, crime took root and chaos spread like wildfire. That was when this righteous figure first made their presence known. The Chamber of Discipline received criminals bound and left at our doorstep every day. However, the blazing... I suppose, once the situation improved, they faded into the shadows. May the Sentinel bless them.
Du scheinst diese Person sehr zu
It
schätzen.
was a special time in the city's history. What the Nightwalker did still stirs debate to this day. Everyone has their own theories. Some of my brethren believe their actions overstep the bounds of the Order's teachings. When you look at the results, they clearly align with the Sentinel's will of salvation.
Gut. So, Margarita, was ist denn jetzt? Mit Margarita reden? Ich möchte jetzt mit dir.
Any nibbles you're hankering for today?
Hast du von der flammenden Nachtwanderin
Oh,
gehört?
I've heard some of the patrons talking about him. Sounds like someone who can give a really good thrashing, eh? But those who got a beating were bullying thugs, taking the weak for a ride. Honestly, they probably had it coming. But that's all from ages ago. You know, they say the Blazing Nightwalker only frequented the dodgy areas anyway. Since the city's been safer, I don't hear much about him anymore.
Gut. Wir waren mit ihm, ja?
Hello there, miss.
Hallöchen, mein Freund. Wie geht's dir denn
Miss
so?
Zani has already reserved a room for you. Ready to check in.
Hast du von der flammenden Nachtwanderin gehört?
You've come to the right person.
Oh.
I was once saved by the blazing Nightwalker myself. Raguna wasn't nearly as peaceful back then as it is now.
Oh, das freut mich zu hören. Dass es mal friedlichere Zeiten
I
gab.
was heading home later than usual when I ran into some black alley brutes.
Okay. Das klingt
If it
krass.
hadn't have been for the blazing Nightwalker, I'm sure they would have robbed me blind. I had an entire month's earnings on me.
Wie sieht die flammende Luftwaffe aus?
Well, it all happened so quickly and it was dark, so I didn't get a proper look.
Na gut. Aber wahrscheinlich wird sie rote Haare haben. Oder zumindest orangene.
All I saw were a pair of blazing eyes. Guess that was where the name came from, eh?
Also gut. Das wäre dann alles dann.
Hello there, miss. Miss Zani has already reserved a room for you. Ready to check in.
So, er wiederholt nochmal.
Very
Gut,
well.
bist du bereit?
I'll show you to your room.
Sehr schön. So, verlässt das Hotel. Okay. Da war der Text mal wieder schneller als ich. Hallöchen, Sack. Da hat sie wieder ein Energy Drink. Zieht sich auch irgendwie durch die Story.
Ma, Rover, it's not time yet. Aren't you going to rest a little longer?
Sie sieht irgendwie fertig aus, habe ich den Eindruck. Okay. Ich kann sowieso nicht schlafen.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Ich kann nur selbst nicht schlafen.
Insomnia and I go way back.
Ich habe
What about?
diesmal zum Vorgehen der Familie.
A lot of people were targeted, but in the end, they only sent you to handle it?
If we send too many people, we risk tipping our hand.
Warum habt ihr nicht den Ort Bescheid gegeben?
Well, the Chamber of Discipline did catch a few perps, but they're not quick to act. And some of the higher-ups in the Order might just be happy to see the Montellis having a little trouble.
The biggest issue I find is
Dass du dich tatsächlich freiwillig für zusätzliche Arbeit gemeldet hast.
Really? That's the biggest issue you find?
Du verschweigst mir doch bestimmt etwas, oder? Ja, ganz sicher.
All right. You've got sharp instincts. Spending too much time with you, and I'm running out of secrets.
Das war natürlich nicht gut.
I was the one who delivered Talos and those Black Alley leaders to the Order.
Was? Das war mir die ganze Zeit klar. Flammende Nachtwanderin. Ist das überhaupt das also Tradition, Schützen und Sagen?
Honestly, it's a bit of a burden. Oh, and by the way, after you became the laureate, they're giving you all sorts of monikers too.
Oh ja, das ist nicht erst seit dem Karneval so.
The family sent me to handle this, partly because they didn't want a big operation to stir things up, and partly because, well, it was a strategic move.
Schwerfraschmodelle. Schwerfraschmodelle war das. So voll Chaos.
I have to say it again. I never called myself that. Back then, I was just doing what needed to be done. Never planned on picking up a...
it's hard to imagine that name suiting you now.
Was ist passiert? Hat die Arbeit sich verändert? Du scheinst irgendwie dein Biss verloren zu haben.
Well, that's what work does to you.
Do you think this Talos is the real deal?
Not sure. Could just be the same old story repeating itself. Let's call it a cleanup job. If things go smoothly, maybe we can grab a late night snack after, hmm?
Dann werde ich alles geben.
I don't think this is serious enough to give it your all. Just do enough to get it done. But keep some of that enthusiasm for the snacks later.
Haustraum. Haustraum.
It's almost time. Let's split up and prepare for the ambush.
Okay.
Let's see if we can catch them in the act.
Nani is clearly doing more than just enough to get it done. But I'll hold off on mentioning it for now.
Na gut. Und ich beende erstmal den Part für heute. Ich sag dann mal wieder, bis dann. Ciao Leute. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal.